But I don't know any HDMI adapters that work to minis at this point. I could investigate that, and if you guys hear of it, let me know. This lab is problematic, but it's been problematic since the day they built it, which was, let me see, 2004. So only a decade. We're catching up.
So what is the difference between this and the other lab?
Mac. The controls are here. This you can either do yourself or lab user. If you want to go into the Windows Start to get to that refit, like you see on those other computers, you have to restart it. Right now it's going to boot up. All of these will default boot up to a Mac side by default. That's just the way they set the lab up.
Even the Windows side is problematic here, or just the Mac side? If you log in as a Windows user, will it still be problematic?
Yes,
Okay.
it will be problematic, and I can tell you which ones will give you trouble. It'll be this one, possibly this one, definitely this back computer. Don't ever let anybody sit here unless you have about 15 minutes to get it going. I'm being honest with you. These three are pretty good. This row is probably the best all 4 Macs that work.
That's your problem, the ones that
I don't know.
Okay.
I do not know. Again, the people who maintain this lab are downstairs, and even when I tell them that something's wrong up here, they may come up and they'll tell me, oh, we fixed it, and then I'll come and I have the same problem. I don't know. All right, so now I'm on the Mac side clearly. Then I could have another person comes in and they say, I want the Windows side, I'm a Windows user. You'll see this little thing that says refit. Now you see, they make us bring our tickets to the help desk, but this isn't any good because you can't dial 3456 from here. A, there's no phone. And if you call from the outside, 3456 doesn't exist. They have to call the main number and then go through the... So then you choose that you want the Windows side. But you'll see, it takes a pretty long time to switch operating systems.
Just the Mac people. They don't like Windows.
The Mac? No,
they don't like
everything
Windows.
in Young is Mac.
Everything that has Mac and then it has Windows as well, the window takes forever to log in.
I've been trying because for some reason somebody had the idea that 2 gigs was enough memory to run 2 operating systems. It's not. Even though they don't boot at the same time and they partition it off, it still seems to slow down the machines.
Maybe it is, but it's just the people from Apple.
Could be. They don't want us to do it.
They don't want it.
They want you using their... This lab is going to get renovated because you'll see what version are we running here? XP. How many years ago was that? In generations.
Probably when I bought my first computer.
Like when you guys were in 7th and 8th grade, right?
Actually, XP is pretty good.
It's better than
It tends
Vista.
to be even better than Vista.
Yeah.
So why are they renovating it to Vista?
You can't get updates to Windows XP anymore.
Okay.
I tried the other day, and they're like, sorry, you're out of luck. Upgrade your operating system. So, but you see, in a 50-minute class, this can be very frustrating. Again, the way you can play the DVD player, the computer. There's a VLC player installed on all these, and we do updates. My department, we do it at usually winter break, and then we do it again in the summer. And it's not enough because you know Flash, every day you get up, doesn't it say Flash needs to be updated? Adobe, update. Yeah. Unfortunately, professors do not have admin privileges, so they can't do the updates. The only time they can do it is if we have what we call, what is it, frozen leopard or frozen, what is deep freeze? It's a little polar bear they put on there, because then when you log in, you can do anything you want. Once you log out and it comes back, none of the changes that you did on the computer will save, which is a good thing and it's a bad thing. Because if they're bothered to do the updates, I wish they'd keep them, but they can't. So. Other problems you get in this lab is the connections. Here, sometimes they won't get the display. It's because this is not in all the way. Little problem there. If they say, oh, I'm up and I'm running, I can see it all here, but I can't see it there, check. It's usually this is backed out a little bit. Again, there's no reason to ever get in the back of this cabinet, and I have keys. But if it can't be resolved up here, you probably don't want to go back there anyway. We're going into the Mac side again to see if we can switch operating systems from there. I don't think we can. You'll see the other room was classroom, classroom, classroom. This is an older room, lab user, lab user. See this red light? This is something else you get in this lab. Red light, green light. Red light, you can't get in the network. Don't know why. And it happens on all of these computers. You've been there.
Yeah. In the TRC.
Yeah.
Oh, you've seen it?
Yeah.
Actually, it happens everywhere on campus.